Hey everybody and welcome back to RikuNaceLand. My name's Jules and we are playing Stardew Valley again. It's a new day and I just noticed that even though the face cam's turned off, I'm still doing my usual saluting thing. I don't even know how to properly call it. You probably know what I mean. The stuff I usually do with my hand and my forehead at the beginning of each episode, I'm somehow still doing it here. Add to existing stacks. Toggle color picker. Okay, this is new. Well, new as in it wasn't here when I played the game some years ago. Yeah. Or I just never checked it out. I'm looking forward to seeing more about this or learning more about this at one point, but that point is not now. Also, oh, I was just gonna say I'm gonna leave my bamboo pole here, but I already have, so never mind. We're gonna give the amethyst to Leah today if we see her, so we can keep the quartz in here. Oops. Doesn't really matter which way around. We're gonna do it this way around. The oyster and clam are for the community center. We got mail again. Let's read that first. Missing. I lost my favorite axe. If you find it, please return it ASAP. I'm having a tough time without it. There's 250 gold. Nice. In it forever. Finds the thing. Robin. Okay, if we find Robin's axe, we're gonna bring it to her. No clue where to search, but we'll probably figure that out. We got beans. These are beans, right? Yeah. I needed those for the foraging bundle, didn't I? Not foraging, sorry, for the spring crops bundle, exactly. But one green bean only. The rest we can sell. Cauliflower, potato, parsnips. So we only need to plant parsnips, potatoes, and strawberries, just as planned. I just wasn't sure about the beans, so... Oh wait, we can harvest this? Requires some kind. The kale looks like... Yeah, it looks like regular... You know? What's it called? Bullshit weed. I forgot the name. Whatever. The waxy leaves are great in soups and stir fries. They are, but they still look weird in this game. I mean, they look similar to how they look in real life, but the way they are drawn reminds me of the common stuff. Whatever. We don't need kale for anything, so we can just sell it. I don't know why I thought that kale was growing on those beanstalks. Well, whatever. Let's not think about that too much or just realize that I'm really not the smartest person alive. Anyway, as promised, I'm gonna water my plants first and then we're gonna see about the rest. Since our inventory is already full, I think we're probably not gonna go and collect those spring onions first thing in the morning as I originally planned to do. First thing in the morning after tending to our crops, of course. Instead we're gonna go to Pierre's and we're gonna sell some stuff there. Mainly our beans, except for one. I hope that goes well. And then also the kale. And then we're gonna bring the oyster and the clam to the community center. Then we're gonna find Leah. There's so much to do in this game, I like it. It's not getting boring. We're basically running out of time every day, again and again. So we can't do everything. But that's perfectly fine. We're still at the start. And it would kind of suck if we already had nothing to do anymore, wouldn't it? So I'm glad with this. I'm happy. I'm happy. Remind me of a character from a show. Well, whatever. Doesn't matter. That's the cauliflower, but I think these are cauliflowers too, or what did we plant there? I think we gave some fertilizer to that plant because it was the cauliflower, or those were the cauliflowers. And we wanted them to be of great quality because they are so they're taking so long to grow and they're so expensive. Not entirely sure anymore. Let me just check out the recipe for the sprinklers that we unlocked. Also, wild seeds. Oh, yeah, I remember we unlocked that some episodes ago. Sprinkler. What is the 4 adjacent tiles? That's not that much. I would have thought 3 times 3. That would have been decent. Every morning. Still neat, but nah. Not entirely sure if we're gonna use it so much. 1 copper bar, 1 iron bar. For now that's pretty expensive because we didn't find any single iron ore yet, but at some point we'll have this figured out. Can we? This works. Okay, I hope we can also sell a single green bean by right clicking when we're at Pierre's. We're gonna see about that in a second. Our journal's blinking because of Robin's lost axe, but we already read that, so not that much to read there right now. But at least we could get rid of the blinking icon to go to Pierre's now. Who should be open because it's not Wednesday anymore, it's 9:20 AM, which is late enough. That was 2,000 bucks. I want to, but first things first. We need a shit ton of parsnip seeds. Okay, right clicking works. We're gonna keep one green bean. We're gonna get rid of all the kale. And now, I want some more potato seeds. The potato seeds were just because I liked them and I liked the amount of money they were given. So let's go with 9 for now for a 3x3 field. No, let's go for a 4x4 field. That's 16. We've got the parsnips. We need 5 of excellent quality. We're gonna give some fertilizer to them. I hope I still have the ingredients for that, but I think it was saps and... what was it again? Just fiber? I don't remember. We're gonna figure it out. Parsnips 5 times. The golden one, I don't know what the odds are with the fertilizer since we haven't grown anything yet with fertilizer. Well, nothing that's already been harvested. And I've been told I was supposed to buy strawberries, and I was like, I didn't see strawberries. Yeah, I thought I was just blind, but apparently there are no strawberries. That's good to know then. Okay, maybe it's a summer fruit. I mean, I think in, what was it again? In a different game I once played, like on my own, not a let's play, strawberries were a spring fruit, so I believed it, but when I think about my own balcony, well, the strawberries are more of a early summer fruit. Well, it could be considered spring. I mean, it's June. Whatever. We're gonna go for the parsnips now. We're gonna ignore the strawberries then, which is quite great because we don't have space for them. But that also means we can spend quite some money on the parsnips. If we consider that, let's just assume that every 5th parsnip is gonna be of excellent quality, so the golden star, then 25 would be a decent amount. And this way we also have enough money left for the backpack, which I really need. And there's the second one. Large bag inventory space has increased to 24. I thought it was increasing by 24, so this, but okay, that's why there's another backpack. 10,000, yeah, that may take another season. Thanks, though. Now, wait a second, we're gonna go to the community center first, then we're gonna see if Leah is at the lake. Where else would I look for Leah? I'm just thinking about how to find her. I can't visit her at home. I don't want our relationship to go down again, so to say, just because I'm not there. Oh wait, the clams. Wait, let's go here first for the bean. I was just thinking about the clam and the oyster, which need to go somewhere else, obviously. Because they're not a spring fruit or vegetable. They are more of a fish thing? Well, they're not a fish thing, they're a sea thing. You know what I mean. Crab pot bundle. The clam and the oyster, which was of a higher quality than needed, but whatever. Since we're probably going to use up all our energy on our farm again, I don't know if we will make it to the mines once again. But I hope we'll at least be able to find Leah today. I should have probably kept 1 or 2 potatoes yesterday, not just because we need them for the spring crops bundle, but also because, yeah, I would like to give some more stuff to Linus, and this way we don't have anything, because giving like an amethyst or something to Linus doesn't seem appropriate. I want to give him something to eat. Of course, he probably wouldn't mind having something like gold or whatever to be rich then, but that's not how it works, is it? And we got ourselves a cutscene. Ew, it smells. Why is it locked? I want to explore the sewers. I think Gunther has the key. Professor Gunther? The man who runs the museum? Why do you think he has it? I saw a big rusty old key fall out of his pocket one time. A creepy sewer door like this has just got to be a match for a big old rusty key. I heard footsteps. I thought somebody was approaching. Apparently somebody was approaching, but from in there. There's something moving around in there. There's gonna be a horror game now. I kinda doubt it. Also, I've actually never been in the sewers in Stardew Valley. I mean, I have been in Trouble in Terrorist Town and on the Stardew Valley map that I mentioned earlier. or I think last episode, but not in here. And apparently we've just seen that monster, but now we don't see it. Like, our in-game persona has seen it, but for some reason, even though we are playing that person, we were not able to see it. It's locked, only Leah's friends can enter uninvited. Yesterday it just said it's locked, now it's saying this, so does that mean she's home? I think last time I also thought she was home because I read this, and then she was standing here at the lake, which she isn't doing today. I'm confused. Anyway, we're gonna check the spring onions. They actually did regrow, well, quite a bit, but wasn't there another spring onion over here? Or is it just different every day? Did I mention that I'm confused? But yeah, I'm a bit confused why this is happening, but it doesn't really matter that much as long as we're picking up a shit ton of... Okay, I was scared for a second because we were picking these up but they weren't in the quick bar, but of course I forgot we have a bit more inventory space now. The spring onions don't belong to any bundle, do they? Maybe the artisan... No, the artisan bundle was that. Quality crops bundle, I remember that one too. The others were for a certain season. The fish tank, that wouldn't make sense, so there's only the crafts room. Winter, summer, yeah. Does anybody know the Korean soap opera Winter Summer? It's not a real thing. At least I think it's not a real thing. I never checked it, but it's a I'm having a lot of Family Guy references, always, but especially when I'm playing Stardew Valley. Hey, beloved Leah! There's actually a lot of wild food in this area, if you know where to look. Justin, do you like spring onions? I'm asking because I originally wanted to give you some sort of, you know, like an amethyst. I've been having fresh salads almost every day. Okay, maybe she really does want a spring onion, and I'm not sure if this is the best idea, but I'm gonna give her the best one I have, because only the best for my beloved Leah, who's just running through me. That's a really nice gift, thank you. Ka-ching! Okay, since she made us, or told us that there are these spring fruits, or spring vegetables, she probably likes those. That's what I thought, and apparently I was right. Okay, oh wait a second, we have 2 axes here now, so it's not 2 presents per day, but I guess we can't give her another present now for a while? Just don't know for how long. We'll see though. She likes spring onions. Well, I know what that means. I'm gonna keep spring onions in my chest now. I'm gonna eat them and keep them inside my chest. No, I'm gonna eat them. I'm gonna keep them in my chest on my farm. Because, yeah, they don't grow in the summer, I assume, because they're called spring onions, for God's sake. So, I'm gonna keep them there instead of selling them, so that we still have some to give to Leah. Yeah, I think this is from last night when we had to chop some stuff out of the way. For now, spring onions in here. What happens if we organize this? Okay, it's just randomly sorted. Well, not randomly, but for me it looks rather random. We can put away the amethyst as long as we have spring onions. I'm gonna keep 2 spring onions with me in case we just randomly run to Leah in the upcoming days. Daffodils, dandelions in here, some fiber in here. The wood, and we got saps and fiber, and once again I'm not sure if those were the correct ingredients. I'm gonna see. Yep, basic fertilizer just needs saps, even better. We have 25 parsnip seeds, so technically we need 25 basic fertilizers, which is awesome because that needs exactly 50 saps. Well, awesome depends on how you define awesome. We don't have any saps left now, but I'm fine with that. A 5x5 field, we don't really have space for that. Well, we do have space for that, but we don't have a certain designated space yet. So this is 4x4 now instead of 3x3, and now it is 5x4, and now it becomes 5x5. Time to fertilize it. So I hope I still have enough energy to deal with the potatoes after this, but I'm rather positive. At least the sowing and the fertilizing parts don't take up too much time. I like fertilizing stuff though, so I would love to get even more fertilizer, for which I would need more saps, for which I need to chop down more trees, which means we would have less energy left afterwards to still plant the potatoes. So we're gonna plant the potatoes first and then see if we have energy left to chop down some trees to then fertilize stuff, because if I remembered correctly, we found out last time, so some episodes ago, my last recording session, that, hey there Shy, that we can still fertilize our plants after planting them, which is quite great in my opinion. So as I said, first things first, we have 16 potatoes. I think they were here last time too. I know it's not that good to grow the same stuff in the same location over and over again, but I think this game doesn't really mind us doing so. It's more of a real life thing. And it also depends on what you're growing. Some stuff can be grown in the same area or in the same place again and again, but usually it's better for the plants to just switcheroni that every now and then. Facts with Jules. Random facts with Jules. Random farming facts with Jules, who doesn't even know that kale doesn't grow on a beanstalk. But whatever. At least I know some stuff, which seems quite random. Okay, I'm running out of energy. We have some saps. Let's make 3 basic fertilizer units and use them over here. If we're lucky, we can still fertilize this tomorrow, because it shouldn't grow that quickly. It should probably need another day before we can't fertilize it anymore. I'm not sure how this system works, if we only can fertilize something on the same day or as long as it's a seed. And I'm not sure if it even is a seed again, or still tomorrow. Yeah, I think we need to wait for a rainy day to really go to the mines. Otherwise, we'll not have too much energy left after dealing with everything on our farm. Which is fine though, I don't mind it that much. I do want to go into the farms. Yeah, let's sleep. I was just thinking about going to Gunther first. I do want to go into the mines, but it's not that important. We still have time for that. I want to talk to Gunther about that key though. We're going to do that at some point, probably. Dear Riku Faceplant, how are you doing, sweetie? I've missed you so much since you left. I hope the farming life is everything you hoped for. Love, Mom. P.S. I sent your favorite cookies. Nice! Now I can browse the internet with everybody knowing who I am. I have cookies. Dear Riku Faceplant, tomorrow we're holding the Egg Festival in the town square. I don't have a chicken coop. You should arrive between 9 AM and 2 PM if you'd like to attend. Yeah, no. You wouldn't want to miss the annual Egg Hunt. Oh, it's like Easter, but it's called Egg Festival to keep it free of religion. I see, of course. Okay, so it's not about us presenting our eggs, which as a German person sounds weird, but if you don't speak German, it's probably just a normal thing to say. Whatever. I'm wondering if we will realize when the rice is ready. It is. Okay, let's see. Unmilled rice. I would like to get more rice to just plant again. Rice in its rawest form. Run this through a mill to increase the value. I don't have a mill, but I'll just keep it pretty much here until we find a way to process it, which would be a mill, I'm assuming, for obvious reasons. Now let's water our plants, and then we're gonna check if we find Leah. We're gonna, although wait, maybe we're gonna check out if we find Leah immediately. Otherwise, we could get some more saps to check if we can still fertilize some more potatoes. I mean, the most important thing to fertilize were the parsnips, because we need high quality parsnips. With potatoes, it's just about the extra money, which I'd like to have. But I'm not sure if it's worth the extra effort, like if the amount of extra money we're getting is worth the amount of extra energy we're quote-unquote wasting when chopping down some extra trees that we wouldn't have chopped down otherwise. We'll figure that out. Maybe. First of all, we'll figure out if it even works at all. So we're gonna just chop down one tree, get some saps, craft some fertilizer, and then we'll see if we can still fertilize our potatoes. If we can't, then the whole calculation isn't that important anymore for now. In the long run, it would still be nice to know how it really works out. Also, since this is a more relaxing let's play, I'm not entirely sure if I should talk more calmly or even make more pauses, or if I should just stick to how I'm doing it right now. I mean, the people who are watching it, since they're still watching it, you're probably liking it this way. As long as you're happy, I am happy. And if you're not happy, you know how to contact me, either in the comment section or on Discord. That way I know what to change and how to produce even better content for you guys. Anyway, we are almost done watering everything. I don't know why I decided to fill up my watering can again. I had this feeling that it wouldn't have lasted until we're done with everything, so I was like, okay, let's fill it up already. And yeah, as mentioned before, we have no energy left after watering all our crops, which is seriously insane. We're kind of overdoing it right now. I mean, we're also increasing our farming skill level a lot quicker this way, and the better our farming skill level, the less energy we need. So the more energy we waste, the less energy we need to waste, if you understand what I mean. Let's see if we can use the basic fertilizer here. And we can't. Must be added before planting. Well, that's not entirely true, but... Oh, here, for example, we can still use it because, okay, as long as it's still a seed, we can use it. But potatoes grow too quickly, apparently. That looks like a truck ran over our cat, but okay. We're going to store the fertilizer in here, just like the wood and the cookies. We're going to keep the spring onions on us. Amethyst and quartz, coal. Well, the copper ore would still be a thing to find. But I wouldn't know how to. Because we are out of energy. I could just eat the cookies, but then again, I don't want to have no cookies. Although, wait, yeah, 90 energy and 40 health, that's actually pretty lot. Quite some. Let's just put it this way, it's actually quite some. Also, we don't really need to go to Pierre's because there's nothing we need to sell, nor do we have the money to buy a lot of stuff, nor should we buy some stuff because we're already kind of overdoing it on our farm right now. We should probably get some animals or something next, something that requires less attention. I don't know how much they actually need, so that we can get some extra money or have some extra income and grow our farm without wasting, quote unquote, wasting more of our energy. But I think we can't do that just yet. Let's see if we can find Leia down by the lake. It doesn't look that way to me. Since we're here already, we're also obviously going to check if we get more spring onions, because once again, they regrow pretty quickly. They are really growing here every day, aren't they? I'm just going to take them with me, because maybe they do spread, but if after one day there are already 7 of them again, I don't mind, or at least I actually think that we're still getting more out of them by just collecting them every day. Even though she's starting to like us, we probably can't go in here. Yeah, makes sense. Still not sure what this means. Only friends can enter uninvited. Probably still means that she is at home. I don't know. We're gonna see if we will find her later today, which for you will be another day because this episode is roundabout over. So I'd like to thank you guys once again for watching another episode of Stardew Valley in our Uncut Let's Play here at RikuNaceLand. Next episode of Stardew Valley, we are gonna go into the mines again to chop down some more stuff, well, to kill some slimes and get some more copper ore, to be more precise. Maybe we'll even talk to Gunther, but it's probably too late for that already unless we would go there immediately. But I want to go into the mines first. So guys, until we see each other again, have a great day, great morning, great evening, and of course, an awesome night, depending on what time it's for you right now. We're gonna see each other next time. Looking forward to it. Take care, guys. Bye, everybody.